Welcome to day 81. Today we read Deuteronomy 32 through 34 and Psalm 91. It is a powerful ending. Moses sings, blesses the tribes, climbs a mountain, and the story of his leadership comes to a quiet close. First comes the song in Deuteronomy 32. Moses turns Israel's history into music. He reminds them that God carried them, protected them, and provided for them like a parent caring for a child. But he also warns that when life gets comfortable, people often forget the one who carried them there. And, honestly, that feels painfully familiar. People cry out to God in the wilderness moments. But once things stabilize, gratitude can slowly fade into normal routine. Moses knows that pattern well. So his final words are not just information. They are a warning wrapped in poetry. Remember who brought you here. Then in chapter 33, Moses blesses each tribe. It is surprisingly tender. After all the years of leading, correcting, and interceding, he ends by speaking life over them. And then comes chapter 34. Moses climbs Mount Nebo. God shows him the promised land, the place he spent decades guiding the people toward. He sees it clearly, but he will not enter it. There is something humbling about that moment. Moses was faithful, but his role had a finish line. Leadership seasons end, callings change, and sometimes the work we give our lives to is completed by someone else. That truth can sting, but it also reveals something important. God's story is bigger than any single person. Then Psalm 91 reminds us of something deeply comforting. The one who stays close to God finds shelter there. Not a promise that life will be easy, but a promise that we are not walking through it alone. And if we are honest, that kind of steady protection is exactly what most of us are looking for. So here is the quiet question this reading leaves behind. When life becomes stable again, will you still remember the God who carried you through the difficult season? Say this after me: God, keep my heart close to you even when life feels comfortable. Help me remember your faithfulness and trust your protection every single day. Tomorrow is day 82. Joshua steps into leadership. The Jordan River parts, and Israel finally begins entering the land they have waited for. See you tomorrow. Stay steady.